Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Yasodhanandanam Rajajanaranjana. Yasodhanandana Brajajanaranjana. Yamunatiravanchati. Yamunatiravanchati. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Yasodhanandana Brajajanaranjana. Yasodhanandana Brajajanaranjana. Yamunatiravanchari. Yamunatiravanchari. Jai Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha Gopinata Radha Gopinata Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha Parthasarthi Radha Parthasarthi Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Shri Radhe. Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Nita go Haribo, 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 go Haribo. Nita go Sitanath Premanande. Jai Nitya Pavishna Om Vishnupad Paramsa Paribrajacharya. Stutarat Sisimat His Divine Grace Shilabhai Charanad in the Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. It's not working. What do you have? What hotspot do you have? Jai Nitya Pavishna Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Paribrajacharya Astotarasat Sisimat His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Jai Sri Rup Sri Sanatam Bhattaraguna Sri Jiva Gopala Bhattadasaraguna Sad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Se Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Sri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopina Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Sri Brajabhumi Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Sri Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Gangamai Ki Jai. Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Sri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Sankirtan Yagya Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhaktavinda Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Yeah, Airtel is not working here. Maybe. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Shrimate Gopal Krishna Goswami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Shatarine. Om Ajnanantimirandasya Kyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalang Shri Gurung Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sadvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakan Vitamsha. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Muskute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vindavanis Anusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna. Give me a few more minutes here. 2 minutes. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So today is most auspicious day, being the appearance day of Lord Vamana. Yes. Lord Vamana is son of Kashyapa Muni and Aditi. When Prishni and Sutapa prayed for son to be born as none other than the Supreme Lord, then Lord Vamana also appeared. Just like Lord Krishna, when he appeared in the jail or prison house of Kangsha, he appeared first in front of his mother Devaki and Vasudeva as four-arm form, right? And then he changed himself into a baby Krishna. So similarly, when Vamana appeared, same four-arm form, Narayan form, having these different items in each and every four hands, conch, disc, gada, and lotus flower. See, the Lord appeared specifically to perform activities to attract the conditioned souls. That is the main purpose why the Supreme Lord appeared. To attract the conditioned souls based from his activities. And therefore, when one becomes attracted to these activities of the Supreme Lord, then they also get impetus. They're inspired to go back home to the spiritual world, where they can also have their eternal form and serve the Supreme Lord eternally, full of knowledge and bliss. So the Supreme Lord, Lord Vamana, came for few reasons. Because at that time, there was a conflict between the demigods And the demons, they always have a fight. Eternally fighting. Because demigods means they know the supremacy of the Supreme Lord and they abide. Whenever they are in trouble, they go, take shelter of the Supreme Lord through Lord Brahma. Because Lord Brahma, he's the only one who can address the Supreme Lord in Svetadweep, ocean of milk, where Kshirdakashayi Vishnu resides. Kshir means what? Milk. Dud. And so when Lord Brahma will address, no one can see. Even Lord Brahma cannot see. But the Lord is there to reciprocate. And demons are there because they know Lord Vishnu is God, but they don't accept Him. Like Hiranyakashipu, right? He knows Lord Vishnu is the Supreme Lord, but he doesn't accept. He wants to be God. So this is the difference between the demons and the demigods. So Lord Vishnu came. All the incarnations of the Supreme Lord in the material world are expansions of Mahavishnu, who is an expansion of Sankarshan. So Lord Vishnu appeared as a dwarf incarnation, Vamana. Vamana means dwarf. In order also to give benediction towards his devotee, Bali Maharaj, who is the grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. His father is Virochana. Oh, you are reading a lot, eh? So, the Lord is the master of all arts. And He knows also the art of conflict resolution. Just like in Iskcon, we have this conflict resolution department with Braja Bihari Prabhu, the American Braja Bihari Prabhu, and Brahma Tirtha Prabhu. Because in Iskcon, sometimes devotees, they don't get along with their service. So similarly, the demigods and the demons, they had this conflict. So the Lord appeared as Vamana to resolve. Because ultimately, Lord Krishna is the father of everyone. Aham bija pradapita. He doesn't want to see his children fighting. Even though one side is not so properly behaving and the other side is properly behaving, he still wants to see everyone working together accordingly. So he wanted to satisfy both armies or parties. And therefore, he did this to end this long-standing cosmic war between the demigods and the demons. And also in these pastimes, we will also understand that the highest compassion of the Supreme Lord is that when He takes away everything, what you have, especially what you are attached to. In the Nectar of Devotion, Srila Prabhupada writes, Rupa Goswami, in the original Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, he says, what is it that you are most attached to that it should be offered to the Supreme Lord? So you think about it. What is it that you are so intensely attached? And then when you give this to Lord Krishna, actually you will be free from that attachment. And this is what you call surrender. Ultimately, when we surrender unto the Supreme Lord, Krishna becomes pleased. Surrender without any self-motivation, without any self-interest. So what you call unconditionally. It's not that, oh Krishna, I surrender unto you, but, take away that but word, B-U-T. When you surrender, it's just like, okay, Krishna, it's like Draupadi, right? She surrendered unto Krishna. Oh, Kesava, please help me. I surrender unto you. Then Lord Krishna incarnate as unlimited sari. This is one of the incarnations of Lord Krishna. Unlimited sari of Draupadi. That's why she was not able to be disrobed. So this happened long time ago. Actually, the pastimes of Vamana and Bali Maharaj is a continuation of the pastimes of Hiranyakashipu and Prahlad Maharaj. After the killing of Hiranyakashipu, Nishingadev became pleased and Prahlad Maharaj was put into the throne. He ruled the entire three worlds, so to speak. He became the emperor. But then he has a son, Virochana. Now this Virochana, he wanted to marry a girl who is actually supposed to be married to a Brahmana, a young Brahmana. So Prahlad Maharaj told Virochana, please don't misuse our position. Being the leaders or being in charge, we should not take advantage of our subjects. We should not use force for our own benefit. So Virochana, okay, he did not marry. But then Prahlad Maharaj also, during his reign, he was traveling and somehow he saw a pine tree. A pine tree that has been pierced by many arrows. So Prahlad Maharaj was thinking and feeling that, oh, this pine tree must be suffering a lot. And there were two sages near that tree, and somehow or other, there was some argument. So there was some fight. And Prahlad Maharaj was defeated. Because these two sages are none other than Nara and Narayan Rishi. None different than the Supreme Lord Himself. So he was saying that yes, because Prahlad Maharaj is very pious, and therefore these two sages, they said, they asked, actually Prahlad asked for forgiveness. And Prahlad Maharaj, in order to be pardoned by these two sages, who are none other than Nara and Narayan, Lord Vishnu, he was willing to give up his kingdom. This is how he renounced his kingdom. And he agreed to be just an advisor for the next successor. This is from the Vamana Purana. You will not hear this in the Srimad Bhagavatam. This is from Vamana Purana. Therefore, Virochana became the next emperor. But then Virochana, being the emperor, usually they get gifts from different demigods to honor their position. So from the sun god, he got this golden throne, very beautiful, bedecked with ornaments, jewels. And it says that anyone, especially who will have this crown, he will not be killed as long as he is wearing this crown. So Virochana became very, very arrogant, very proud. Too much proud. Because he says, oh, no one can kill me now. So he became popped off like a chapati. Popped up, having some air inside. So knowing this, some sages also, in order to control Virochana being puffed up, some sages, they disguise themselves. And usually the brahmanas or sages, when they come to the court of the king, usually they're being given some benediction or some boon. Whatever you ask, you can have. So to defeat Virochana, because he's being atrocious, he's being very cruel now, the sages, they beg for his crown. And kings, they have one word. They cannot go back. When you say something, this is the Vedic culture. Unless you can take back your words if it is for the benefit of everyone. And the favor is not really being sealed. Okay, we will hear that later on with Bali Maharaj. So Virochana recognized the demigod's plot, and true to his word, he parted with his crown, and therefore his life also has ended. So now, Bali, who is a son of Virochana, he started to conquer even the heavenly planets, just like as a revenge. Your father got killed, so I'm gonna get you also. So Bali Maharaj was the son of Virochana. He became very, very ruthless, that he killed all the killers of his father. He was so much. And then King Indra says here, King Indra also got defeated. See, King Indra, he was being offered by a garland by the demigods, but then, or a sage, but then he gave it up. He didn't accept it, and then the sage has cursed him, or the sages or the demigods had cursed him. That was the cause of his defeat. So Bali easily defeated the demigods in a battle and won the kingdom of heaven. So now all the demigods, they fled. They all run away. Usually that is the case. And then also the demons, they became fearless. The demons were fearless of death because of their preceptor. Sukracharya is the guru of the demons, and he has a secret mantra that even a dead person can be revived by this mantra. But your body should be intact. If you got killed and one of your finger is missing, then you will not be revived. Okay? So, it says here that yes, the demigods surrendered to Lord Vishnu, and then they had a truce, that there is some agreement. That's why this is a story of the churning of the ocean of milk, because the demigods, became fearful, because if they get killed, there is nowhere that they will be revived, only the demons. So they agreed with the advice of Lord Vishnu that you should have a truce to also get back to get back the jewels or the treasure of King Indra that was stolen by Bali Maharaj, and some of them fell into the ocean. This is the story, how it goes. This is how it developed, how we came to the Bali Maharaj and Vamana story. So, they did some churning and many things was produced. And what was the first thing that was produced? Poison. And this poison was taken by Lord Shiva, Nalinikanta. Nilkant. Oh yeah, we have Nalinikanta here. Nilkant means a bluish. His throat became, because the poison only reached up to here. And some of these poisons dropped that was eaten or taken by now poisonous insects or snakes or reptiles. So now the ambrosia was produced, and then before that, valuable gems, jewels, animals, gods and goddesses, and then the pot of ambrosia, Amrita, appeared. And then again, the Supreme Lord appeared as a woman. Right? What's her name? Rohini Murti. That even Lord Shiva became captivated by this incarnation of the Supreme Lord. The female incarnation of the Lord, Mohini Murti. So, the demigods, they became empowered because she tricked the demons. And one demon actually had a little drop of this, but his head was cut off. And that was Rahu. That's like Prabhupada says, the moon, when there is an eclipse, it is not really the moon, it is Rahu. It's being covered up. So now, the demigods, they took shelter of Lord Vishnu, and Narad Muni. There was a big fight again, and Bali Maharaj died. He died this time. And somehow or other, Bali was revived because of Sukracharya's magic mantra. Not the Maha Mantra. It's a mantra to make you alive. Huh? And then he also obtained so many gifts, invisible bow, impenetrable armor, inexhaustible quivers, everything. And now, he reigned all over the heavens, the three worlds now. And following in the good counsel of his grandfather, Bali Maharaj ruled virtuously the entire three worlds. So now, in order also to conquer more and more, because completely, Bali Maharaj, he wanted to perform this sacrifice. And the Supreme Lord appeared Vamana because his mother was praying, lamenting because of her sons, the demigods, are now homeless. They don't have any place to stay. And then Kashyapa also advised Aditi to keep calm, and because both loss and gain is natural. But he could not pacify her. So she performed a 12-day vow to satisfy Lord Krishna. What is that vow again? Payubrata. Payubrata vow. She performed very severe austerity. And then the Lord appeared from the womb of Aditi. Kashyapa impregnated his wife, and the Lord entered her womb. So when he appeared, when Lord Vamana appeared, again with forearm form, with bluish hue, adorned with golden silk, and holding all of these different items in his hands. And then he transformed himself into a dwarf boy, a Vamana. And all the demigods also offered him so many offerings on his birthday, so many gifts. The sun god chanted Vedic mantras. The priest of the demigods, who is Brighu Muni, decorated his chest with pavitra, sacred thread. Kashyapa Muni put a straw belt around his waist. Mother Earth and his own mother provided him a deer skin and a loincloth. The moon, king of the forest, offered him a danda, a brahmachari danda. Now we should have brahmacharis carrying dandas also, huh? And the heavens furnished an umbrella. There's no picture there of Lord Vamana. Can we have a picture of Lord Brahmana, Prabhuji? What happened to Lord Vamana? He left? Brahma gave Lord Vamana a kamandalu, a water pot. In Prabhupada, actually, he instructed in Iskcon, during the big festivals, Hare, Krishna. You are with us? Okay. You'll miss Vamana. Prabhupada says that during festivals like Ramnami or Vamana Dwadasi, we should have a small boy put a costume or dress him like Lord Ramachandra or Lord Vamana Day, and we should do offering of worship towards this little boy. And today in Mayapur, this is the tradition. You go to the website, Mayapur, and you will see today they're doing artik to this boy, representing Vamana. They would offer food stuff, and all the devotees are there, and they're also watching this puja to Vamana being represented by a young boy. This is very elaborate. Once you start it, you have to continue doing it. So it would be nice. Prabhupada says this in a letter. Is there a picture of Vamana there? Can you show us a picture of Vamana in Mayapur as a young boy? Yes, you can. Huh? No. You can put Vamana Dwadasi in Mayapur. Bhakta Google can do that. So, yeah, today is the best day to do it, but maybe in the future you should do this. And everyone gives an offering, whatever they can give to this young boy, dressed as a Vamana, and he will be offered food stuff, and then the boy will eat. You have a picture? There you go. His Bhakta Google is faster than you. Hey, show him the link. Show him the link, quick, so that you can see this nice picture of Vamana. Yeah, you're getting closer. You're getting closer. Show a picture. This is also good. No? In any case, so many of these gifts were given to the Supreme Lord, and then the boy also will, after eating some of this prasad, it will be distributed towards the devotees as Mahaprasad. So Vamana, because now Bali Maharaj is about to perform this very big sacrifice, because he just conquered the whole world, and also to remain in his position. Now Vamana entered the sacrificial arena. And it says in the Srimad Bhagavatam that the priest who's doing the yagya, the purohits, when they saw Lord Vamana, is as if a second sun appeared. His effulgence is as brilliant as the sun. Can you imagine? The sun is so bright already. So all of those purohits, yes, there you go. Maybe in the future we can do that here also. But it takes a little bit of preparation. Because this is Prabhupada's instruction. That all the purohits also, they're very effulgent, brilliant. But when Vamana came, it defeated all of their effulgence. It's so bright. Another example of that is that when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went, he was invited by Prakasananda Saraswati, right? When he entered, he just sat in the corner, but his brilliance is so much. All the Mayavadi sannyasis, they can tell he's not an ordinary person. He's so brilliant, effulgence. They thought as if the sun or fire incarnate was approaching. So Bali Maharaj invited cordially Vamana Dev, and he became attracted to this boy. Merely like a 5-year-old boy. In Srimad Bhagavatam, mostly those who are the boys that are mentioned, they're like 5 years old. Even Gopal Bhatt Goswami, right? When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he's like a 5-year-old boy. Prahlad Maharaj, 5-year-old boy. Dhruva Maharaj, 5-year-old boy. It looks like it's a magic age. 5-year-old. Huh? Who else? Narad Muni also? Yes. It's amazing, isn't it? So, Bali Maharaj offered him a seat, and usually this is the proper Vedic culture. His feet was given abhishekam, wash the feet. Brahmanas are like this. This is how you receive Brahmana. Even Lord Krishna, when Sudama Vipra came, and the queens were so amazed. How come the Lord washing the feet? Because this is the proper etiquette. So Bali Maharaj asked him, how may I serve you? Because usually when you please the Brahmanas, they are the mouth of Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu. It's like when we do swaha, swaha, the mouth of Lord Vishnu is the fire. So Lord Vishnu also eat through the Brahmanas. So if you please, Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagat Hitaya. Yes, if you please the Brahmanas, you are pleasing Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu. So he wants to get the favor of Lord Vishnu, even though he is a demon. He became attracted to him. He doesn't know that he is none other than Lord Vishnu. So he asked him, please ask for anything. Anything. I can give you one of the islands. Saptadvip, 7 islands. Whatever you like. I can give you money, I can give you wealth, whatever you like. And Lord Vamana says, well, I only want 3 steps of land that I can have with my own pace. He says, what? How much you can, it's like a 5-year-old boy, how much space can he cover in 3 steps? Maybe this, not so much, not even this, maybe this. So he was amazed, how come you're only asking this? And Vamana says, well, A person can be satisfied with whatever is provided to him. Anything beyond which is not meant for him, even if you give him the entire universe, he will never be satisfied. He will still ask for more. So one thing we should remember here in this lesson, that we all have a certain quota. Quota of opulence, quota of happiness and distress. So we should be satisfied. Of course, you can have unlimited happiness if you take to Krishna consciousness seriously. But materially, you can be only happy a certain extent. You cannot go even 1 inch more materially happy. It doesn't matter how you try. It's not possible. But you can have an unending happiness, and it's always increasing if you take up to Krishna consciousness. So, okay, if that's all what you need, Bali Maharaj says, you can have it. He was actually praising Bhamana. So much so that, oh, you are so glorious. You're only asking for 3 paces of land. So now Bhamana became gigantic. Very, very big. Oh, yes. That in the first step, he covered half of the universe. The second step, he went beyond the planet of Lord Brahma. That he pierced the covering of the universe. This is how big Lord Bhamana is. That depiction is not even enough. You don't have space there, that's why at least up to that much. So Bali Maharaj now, he's in big trouble. He does not know what to do now, because he promised 3 steps of land. And Lord Bhamana, he took in 2 steps only, and he is not even expecting this. He thought the 3 steps of land is up to here and to there, but now the entire universe is already covered. So now he is in big trouble, and he does not know what to do. Now he surrendered to the Supreme Lord. Supreme Lord, Lord Bhamana can understood the mentality of Bali Maharaj. And to punish him, because he's not able to fulfill, he's been tied up by, was that snake? Huh? Nagpaj. Yes. And he was saying that, I'm really sorry, I'm not able to fulfill, so I surrender unto you. In the 9 processes of devotional service, was it Bali Maharaj or Ambarish Maharaj? Atmanivedanam. Who is the personification of the Atmanivedanam? Bali Maharaj. Right? She says, I surrender unto you. Now, upon his surrender, see, Bhamana took everything away from Bali Maharaj, except one thing. What is it? Your free will. Krishna will never ever take away that free will from anyone. That free will that he is giving for you to choose, either you surrender or no surrender. This is how Krishna is complete. If he took that away from you, if that is not present to us, Krishna has some defect. Krishna is not complete. If that free will is not there, because love cannot be forced. Love is voluntary. We were talking about that yesterday in the youth program. That love you cannot demand. Love you cannot say, you love me. No, it has to be developed. So from our free will to surrender, love will manifest. And this is the only one that overpowers Lord Krishna. In the spiritual world, love overpowers even the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That He becomes subordinate, seemingly became less in position, but that makes the relationship between Bhagavan and Bhakta becomes intense and so sweet. And this is not defect of the Supreme Lord. It is an ornament of the Supreme Lord by the love of His devotee. So Lord Vamana took away everything except that free will, and Bali Maharaj understood that yes, now I just want to dedicate myself, give everything, Atmani Vedanam, even my very soul, to surrender unto the Supreme Lord. Jayadev Goswami writes in his Das Avatar Stotram, Chalayasi Bikramane Balingad Bhuta Bhamana Padanaka Nirajanita Jana Pabana Kesabadrita Bhamana Rupa Jai Jagadisa Hare Jai Jagadisa Hare Jaya Jagadisa Hare. Everyone. Kesabadrita Bhamana Rupa Jaya Hare Jaya Jagadisa Hare Jagadisa Hare. One more time. Kesabadrita Bhamana Rupa Jaya Jagadisa Hare Jaya Jagadisa Hare Jaya Jagadisa Hare. So now the 3 steps of land was already fulfilled, because he asked Lord Vamana to put the 3rd step on his head. And in return, the position of Bali Maharaj is been reinstated, and furthermore, to give mercy unto him, actually Indra was put into his position, and Bali Maharaj was given a planet in Sutala Loka. This is like in the nether region, where his enjoyment will be uninterrupted, and Vamana will be like the doorkeeper. Where can you find that? The Lord becomes doorkeeper, or the Lord becomes the chariot driver. Again, the position of the Lord seems to become subordinate because now of the love of his devotee. Bali Maharaj had attained pure devotional service unto the Lord, unto the Supreme Lord. So in this way, Bali Maharaj, he begged forgiveness, and the curse, even though could not be withdrawn, Prahlad assured Bali that the Lord will himself protect him. And see, this is the difference. Those demons, actually Bali is not a demon. He's a devotee in the family of demons. So amongst the family of demons, a devotee could take birth, and amongst the family of devotees, a demon also could take birth. It's like Lord Nityananda, all of his children, not all of them are favorable. What can you do? Again, free will. It's a gem that you have to treasure it. You really have to lock it up in such a way that it should not be misused. So today also is the appearance day of Srila Jiva Goswami. Srila Jiva Goswami is one of the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. He is the greatest, Prabhupada says. He attended one of the seminars in Calcutta, and one of the academicians, educated persons there, they have concluded that Srila Jiva Goswami, what is the name of that? Pramartanat Trabhikshusna, the learned scholar, Sanskrit scholar, was there, and he declared that Srila Jiva Goswami, there is no comparison to him. He is the greatest philosopher ever lived. He is the youngest of all the 6 Goswamis. Sirup Sanatan Bata Raghunath Sijiva Gopala Bata Dasa Raghunath. He is a son of Anupam, one of the brothers of Rupa and Sanatan. He says that he took birth in Ramakeli when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met Rupa Goswami in Ramakeli. And he wrote many books. He wrote this Sat Sandarbha, where it is clearly declared and defined that the Supreme Lord is none other than Lord Krishna. Priti, Bhakti, and so on. Even Tattva, our scholar, devotee, Gopi Paranadan Prabhu, before he left his body, he translated this Tattva Sandarbha. So, Srila Prabhupada says, in one of his letters, throughout his purports in Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Prabhupada cites many commentaries of Jiva Goswami. He would write in a purport, the neophyte devotee gives more attention to the deity in the temple than to other devotees. Srila Jiva Goswami warns that this sort of mentality should be corrected. According to Srila Jiva Goswami's statement, in accordance with authoritative sources, Lord Krishna is the source of all other incarnations. It is not that Lord Krishna has any source of incarnation. Itecham sakala pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Even a devotee may sometimes be called as Bhagavan, like Narad Muni or Lord Shiva. But Lord Krishna is Purna Bhagavan, 100%. According to Sri Jiva Goswami, a person freed from the 3 modes of material qualities, namely goodness, passion, and ignorance, and situated in the transcendence, can reach the highest perfection of life without change of body. Like Srila Prabhupada. In his form. This is his eternal form for us. But he has a spiritual form in the spiritual world. But for us, that is his eternal form for the next 10,000 years. So when you perform bhakti purely without any self-interest, then Prabhupada gave an example. It's like an iron you put into the fire. Then it turns into fire. So Jiva Goswami says, yes, without change of body. Because if you reach that transcendence, you are in the perfected stage. There are many quotes here of Srila Jiva Goswami. From the very childhood, he was averse to mundane sporting, and he would make image of Krishna and Balaram. And he would worship them It's like the other day, we had the program at Jai Murari Prabhu's place in Pitampura. He had a very beautiful Krishna and Balaram. It's like our Krishna Balaram in Vrindavan. Exactly the same replica. He would dress them, decorate them with jewels, flowers. He would offer sandalwood pulp and many other items. And always with tears in his eyes. He would offer them sweets, take prasadam, and distribute it to his friends. Again, just like Srila Prabhupada. In the very beginning, he was worshipping Jagannath Baladev Subhadra, have small Ratha Yatra. He would also come every day and worship Radha Govinda, the deities of the Moleks, where if you don't attend, you'll get fined. If you don't come for Mangalartik, you get chalan. We should have this also for all of our devotees. Brahmacharis and Grihastas who live nearby. We should give them chalan if they don't come for Mangalartik. Right, Mahamantra Prabhu? The chalan is for their own benefit, so they can come. In Vrindavan, we have old people, they would walk for a long distance, and they will come. And we have some devotees here, they're like, still strong and able, but when it comes for prasadam, they will be there. No. Of course, we are not there to punish, but we are there to encourage. If you really want to go back home to Godhead, you have to pay the price. You have to get up early in the morning. Even Grihastas, like Lord Krishna. In Dwarka, as soon as the first cock will crow, he will wake up to set an example. Well, I am God. I can sleep till 10 o'clock. So we should pray to Lord Vamana and to Jiva Goswami, both to Bhagavan and Bhakta, to somehow they bestow their mercy upon us, to get rid of our false ego. Here, Bali Maharaj, he gave up his false ego. He gave up everything. One day, hopefully, we will surrender unto the Supreme Lord unconditionally for our own benefit and for the benefit of our loved ones, our friends, and our family. And this could be the best time to pray to the Supreme Lord and Srila Jiva Goswami. Vitai Gaur Premanande! Hari Om Tat Sat. You have any question? One question? And then we'll go. Any more question? Yes? Okay, you're hungry, I know. That's why you don't want to ask the question. Yes? Yes, Bali Maharaj got Bhakti through Atmanivedanam. Yeah, because he was blessed. That is his grandfather. Right? That's true. So your grandkids will be blessed if you become a devotee. Kripa is there, yes, because Lord Vamana gave him mercy. But you have to do sadhana. Okay? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Thank you very much. Haribol. Now Puspanjali.
हरे कृष्णा। हम महाराज जी का धन्यवाद करेंगे, महाराज ने इतनी अच्छी क्लास दिया। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हिज होलीनेस भक्ति अनुग्रह जनार्दन स्वामी महाराज जी की जय।